last we spoke, you were, it was fresh off of the season ender against Cincinnati, and you were pounding the table for Rich Bisaccia to get the job full-time. As we know, he is not the full-time head coach. It's Josh McDaniels now, your new HC. How did that all sit with you, and how does everything clearly work out for you? We know contract-wise, but just about the fact that the coach that the team was really into and rallied around is not the guy that they eventually landed on, Max.
Yeah, that's the tough part about this business is that you're never going to get whatever, everything you want. At the end of the day, we all love Rich. Everybody in that locker room loves Rich. But it's a part of this business. At the end of the day, as a player, you can't control everything. I could only get my piece. So I just shared my truth, about Rich and how I felt. But things went the other way. Zay Jones, another guy. I love Zay Jones to death. One of the best teammates I've had. And he decided to go somewhere else as well. So it's like, at the end of the day, you just got to, hold people in high regard and wish them the best. At the end of the day, Rich will always be in my corner. I know Zay will be in my corner. I know Yannick, Yannick got traded to the Colts as well, and that's like a brother to me. So I'm always have love for him. So that's just a part of this business. You're never in full control, and you just got to continue to improve every single day. So that's my goal, and I'm always have a ton of love for all those guys.
Well, what can you tell me again? You're not in the building yet, right? I mean, the CBA prevents being in the building in terms of, so on and so forth, full time, getting in playbooks or what have you. But what about the new regime? Certainly on your side of the ball, can you tell Raiders fans about how things might be different than previous?
Yeah, I don't want to correct you, but I've been in the building.
I bet
the day after Super Bowl, I've been training and.
Well, I guess I mean in the playbooks and things of that nature. I should have said that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously being around the new staff, just kind of building the relationship first has been super important. Obviously, we're all new to each other. So yeah, I'm always there, and I always run into them and to have great conversations. So. They're in it for the same reasons. At the end of the day, they want to win football games and they want to, bring a ring or multiple rings to Las Vegas. So Coach McDaniels, Coach Graham, Rob Ryan being there, Coach Oakham, there's so many new guys. But we're just building those relationships. We could watch film, talk football, just go over everything because at the end of the day, the relationships are what matter most. So we're just building those stronger every day. And, I think we got a great group of coaches, who are coming in and ready to, change this thing around.
And then Patrick Graham, you mentioned the new defensive coordinator. How different the defense do you think it's going to be? The difference between last year and this?
Yeah, Coach Graham, I've known him since I got in the league. We had a great interview when I was getting ready for the draft, and he was like super positive, and he's it was funny. He was so positive and so like nice to me, and like, man, I love the way you play. And at that time, I was, people didn't really think that highly of me. I was coming from Eastern. I was like 240 pounds. And hearing him talk like so positively, I thought he was like being sarcastic and like messing with me. But, we ended up, whatever the interview went, how it went. I called my agent. I'm like, I don't know if this dude was messing with me or not, but he didn't say one negative thing. And I end up, fast forward, I end up seeing, Patrick Graham hired his Raiders D coordinator, and I immediately got a call from him, and he's like, "Man, you remember our interview? Blah blah blah." I go, "Man, I love your game. I'm so excited to coach you." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy." So it's just wild. But as far as the scheme of things, he likes to run a lot of different things, and he bases it off the personnel. So he's a great coach. He's proven that. And I think he's going to put us in the best position to be successful.
And there's on a scale of 0 to certifiably insane, how crazy is Rob Ryan? What do you got?
All I'm going to say is he's my kind of guy. He's my kind of guy. He's hilarious, and he loves football, and every single day he's always walking through. Hey Max, what's up, man? I got a little cut up for you. Got some Ryan Kerrigan this week. You got some other stuff, and I'm always asking him to make stuff for me as well. So he's a great dude. I was just with him today.
Well, he a couple of years ago, he spent some time on NFL Network during the playoffs as a guest analyst. I think we had to provide him a tie and shoes. I think that had to come from our wardrobe department. That's how he showed up, like open-toed sandals and no tie. And we're like, okay, coach, this is your view. I think that happened. I'm trying to
that's one thing I respect. He's always going to do him. And I fully respect it.
There's no doubt about that. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.